Referee Ward blows time on, and we're underway. At Lang Park, it'll be Sterling who has first touch of the football, giving it away straight away to Eric Groth, who was in doubt up until the final training session for Parramatta. Here's Sterling again, getting it away. That's where they are. That's where they're trying to get. Langer in trouble. Canescu. And the penalty's gone to Brisbane.
The referee ruling that they didn't have a marker standing in front of the tackle player. On that occasion, it was Taylor.
Makes no mistake, and the Broncos hit the front. It's Brisbane 2 and Parramatta nothing.
Midfield, just underneath the goal mouth. Peter Wynn. Again looking for support. This time he slips it. Sterling to Ella. Well, Ward has called the play back. It's not a very happy Peter Sterling. Good ball control, but Ward was right on the spot. A shake of the head from Steve Ella. Just on his right shoulder was Brett Garnon. Sterling. Back inside for Jackson. Still going. Try to the Parramatta. Easy for Peter Sterling. The defence just failed to come across.
A spectacular try scored by Parramatta. And you can see the way it comes here with Mosley going to get away to Sterling. He runs wide and then flicks it back right-handed on the inside to Jackson. Now, Jackson's a noted speedster, particularly over a few metres. He covered the ground very well, but the way they hung off Sterling was a bit of an eye-opener. Look at him go here and run, not even tackled at any stage of the game. There's Jackson weaving his way towards the line. Highly spectacular try from head on. This will be a good one. Now watch the way they hang off Sterling. Nobody touches him. The pass comes back inside. He evades several tackles. Used the referee there as a little bit of a shepherd, which he was legally entitled to do. Scored the try.
And a good one to Brian Jackson.
I noticed Langer, Graham. Langer's run on 2 occasions. He's run on each occasion when Leabeater's been standing in front of him. He realises that the big men are not as agile.
There's the kick from Brett Garnon. And it's a good one too, so Parramatta 6, the Broncos 2.
Line side comes Peter Wynn, up over halfway. Now Sterling again. The kick through, he could pick this up, Sterling, plenty of time too. He's got support from Ella. Ella's got support from Jackson. Back inside, Ella can't handle it. But 6 tackles again. Tackle count restarts as Parramatta again apply more pressure. Here's Sterling with a long ball out for Groth. Groth, he's only 5 metres out and pushed into touch. Another Brisbane crowd love that.
Mosley, Izzard. Again, that easy yardage. Win down the blind side. Pushes off Lewis. Still going. Everybody's hanging off him. Oh, that's how easy it is. The Broncos have gone to sleep. It's a stunned crowd at Lang Park. That was a very, very easy try.
Indeed it was. There's big Peter Wynn headgear, evading the Wally Lewis tackle with the greatest of ease, went between another 2 players and scores an outstanding solo try. Now watch Lewis come for him and get the handoff right in the top of the head. He goes in between Canescu there and number 3, Johns, and forces the try by sheer power. There he goes again. It's a beautiful run. He doesn't like the front row, but he's playing there today, and that's the sort of answer he's got for them.
This is the angle that he had to work with his first kick. He's met that one well again. Well, he certainly got the right boots on today, Brett Garnon. 2 out of 2, and it's Parramatta in a great first half so far. 12, the Brisbane Broncos 2.
Can they pick themselves up out of this? Now here's Sterling. A short ball for Linda, who's lost it. Picked up by Lewis. Here's a chance for the Broncos. Their Parramatta defence is very light on out here. And now it's out with Miles. Miles steps inside Groth. Miles for the line and scores! Boy, is that a comeback or is that a comeback?
Yes, an astonishing try scored after Linda had dropped the ball, and we'll see it picked up by Lewis, given out to Madison, out there to Gene Miles, comes off the right foot with a big side step, goes over despite the attention there of Jackson right around his boot tops. Here's the Linda drop. Lewis swoops on it. You'll notice he doesn't run far. He gets it straight away out to Noak. On there to Madison, onto Miles. Miles goes right, then steps off that big right foot, and out she goes and scores the try. Lewis realises the great ability to spin the ball quickly from the area in which it's been dropped or lost by the opposition. Didn't waste a second, passed it immediately, and that's the result. A good try.
So a great comeback from the Broncos. Simple handling error from Parramatta, resulting in that try. Now Madison taking plenty of time with this. Hits it, it's not going to swing around, that's wide. So the score remains Parramatta 12, Brisbane 6.
Langer kept that alive on the blind side. 6 tackles to go. So Eddie Ward, it's Hancock and Izzard. Hancock's beaten him. Eric Growth is on the chase from the other wing. Will Growth get there? Hancock and Growth. Hancock will score. Left of the field try. Well, it's a comeback that's brought the house down. Scott looked to have lost that ball down the blind side. It'll be good to see whether that one was knocked down by Parramatta.
It looked to me as though it was a knock-on quite definitely by Scott, but nonetheless the referee went with it. Got the ball out to Michael Hancock. From that point on, it was academic whether Growth would meet him in time. Now, Growth at some stage did appear to, but the great thing about the run is, although he's left his run a fraction late, is that we've seen Growth really stretched again. He's really put himself to the test, and he can stand up to it. Here's the pass received by Hancock on the left-hand touchline, carrying the ball in the correct arm so he can use his right hand as a fend. He has a glance back on the inside, sees the horrible sight of Growth coming at him, and really puts in all the big ones, and Growth just comes into the picture as he scores. So a great try. I suspect it came from a forward pass.
He's met that well. It's just fading though at the death. Unsuccessful. So Parramatta still with the lead, 12-10 over the Broncos.
Sterling got support from Ella, onto Krenkovic, and Krenkovic scores another Parramatta try.
And a first-class try it was too, as we'll see on the State Bank replay. The very, very good hands there of Sterling. The pass given immediately and quickly. There it goes, bang, out to Ella, onto Krenkovic, and Krenkovic in. There was nothing spectacular about it, required quick hands. Watch them. There's Sterling's, there's Ella, and there is Krenkovic performing their first-grade function in a very good fashion. Sterling's pass was always going to create the try so long as he got it away before the tackler came in. He did, and Parramatta back with another 4-pointer.
Hits it just to the side though. So the Parramatta side remains in front at 16-10.
Standing flat really as he took that ball off Steve Ella. Peter Wynn. Well, Krenkovic has knocked that forward. Wynn was well offside. It's a shame. There should have been better support for him.
Yes, the State Bank replay shows Wynn getting the ball away, and there's Krenkovic getting a real serve. Fairly high tackle too. But the referee saw it as him being offside in front of the player. Strictly speaking, he was right.
1 from 3. There've been difficult kicks, though. How can Madison just bridge this gap again by 2 points? Struck it well. That'll get there. That's a fine kick. So it's Brisbane now coming back again. Parramatta 16, the Broncos 12. The Broncos really starting to build for something. Madison. Langer. Lewis. Canescu. Billy Noak. Noak still going. 10 metres out. Strong defence from Wynn. Last tackle. Miles. Finds Langer. Yes, they scored! Little Alan Langer. One of their better performers in the first half. Always there to back up. Strong play from the Broncos.
State Bank replay, you can sense as we see the completion of the try, you can sense the Broncos building up to this one, and it was a beautiful try. It came from a long way further back than that. That was Gene Miles getting the pass away to Langer, and then he went. But you can feel the build-up. Something was going to happen. That was the way they were looking, the way they were running. A very exciting try, and they lifted him up as if he was a small boy there. See this again, for the way they lifted him to his feet. Watch it, and watch the big Up he comes, and where he stops, nobody knows.
50% record for Terry Madison. The chant going up around Lane Park for the Broncos. Madison. Something more to cheer about. So they've come back very strongly, hitting the front now, Brisbane, 18-16. It's the turn for Parramatta to hit back now. Again, Sterling, short ball for Taylor. Lewis is there to read that one. Wynn, looking for his second. Last tackle for Parramatta.
Oh, there's a
he's given him 5 minutes. Very important time of the match for Lewis to end up in the bin for 5 minutes.
Well, the State Bank replay says it all. You'll see this player deliberately, and as he'll say in the rule book, probably having a smile about it, grab hold of the foot there of Wynn, and the king has now been dethroned. He's been dethroned by Eddie Ward, the referee, for 5 minutes.
Plenty of pressure from the crowd here at Lane Park. He struck that well. That's a good goal. So we've got an even Stevens game here at Lane Park. 18 apiece, Brisbane Parramatta.
Moving out towards the centre of the field. Will they try a field goal? Langer. Well, he looked like he might. He's still dancing and weaving. The little grubber kick through. Lewis is there. Lewis falls on it. And that's a try.
State Bank big game, and the replay, here we go. Langer weaving, stepping, drops it onto his right foot, kicks, the ball goes onto Wally Lewis, and Lewis in for a try. Was Lewis in front of him is the question. There's Langer with the football. Bobs weaves, Lewis goes out of our picture frame there. I have a suggestion that Lewis may have been in front of the kicker. Can we see it from an elevated shot? This will show us clearly. Now Langer weaves, Wally Lewis goes ahead. Well, it was a line ball. Wally's dribbled it. The ball somehow stayed in front of him, and he's been able to ground it in a most fortuitous try.
And makes no mistake. Broncos are in front by 6. 24 points to 18.
They've really got to run it from their own quarter. Ella looking for Krankovic. He's into the clear. Krankovic has growth on the inside. He didn't see him. There it is. That's it. It's over. So the Broncos will remain undefeated. A salute to the crowd from the skipper, Wally Lewis. So difficult to get the points here at Lane Park. Parramatta played so well, but they'll come up with nothing. 24-18 to Brisbane.